Hello and welcome back to another episode of Civilization 3, and today we are looking at Japan here. They have 5 cities here that I can conquer, one here that I can't conquer yet, and I might eventually go after this Indian city, but it all depends on how things go. So, I suppose we'll just go to the next turn now. There we go. Alright, now we have a bank, which is very important. It's always important to have a bank. Hopefully that will allow us some increased revenue. Let's put a musket man up. We're going to send him up to reinforce. Okay, our treasury is running low. And now we have 2 additional income, which means that we will be able to last one more turn without reducing science funding even more than it already has been reduced. But hopefully we might eventually get enough wealth to push it back up. Alright, so you're not doing anything else up here. So we'll just have you automate then. Automate. There. Alright. And unload. Very good. Very good. Wait, Argos is producing a musket man? I may have done this earlier, but I personally think that this is not a good idea. It would be a much better idea to probably build something that increases culture like a temple. There you go. Because we need these borders to expand. And we also need to put some pressure on Yokohama. And you can skip. Oh! A warrior. Looks like they do not have a port in that city. And we have connected Edo, which means that this whole area is now connected. And there are archers on our border. It might be worthwhile to wake this elite and send him to attack. There we go. And we can also send... Wait, no, we can't send him. He's injured. Okay. Okay, we've got some veterans up here in Edo, which means that we might be able to send some of them down to gain some experience at some point, but not right now. Okay, so is there anywhere else we want to build roads? Okay, we want to build roads down here. This is for certain. So let's get... see, we could build 2 like this, but no, I think building one right here would be better. So here we go. And perhaps just send you down here for the next turn. Once they cross the border, they will be easy pickings. And once that crisis has been dealt with, I can send some guys over to take Nagoya. Alright. Let's go to the next turn. We will be getting astronomy now, which is very important. Oh! Saw where they went. Okay, soothsayers have learned the secrets of astronomy. Shall we explore chemistry? Well, let's actually take a look at the big picture. We are going for military tradition now. Now that we have astronomy, that is good. Okay, now we have a bank, so we're actually positive now, which means we won't have to reduce funding for a while at least. Okay. Very good. And let's get a university up in Washington. The University of Washington. That will be nice, I suppose. It's always good to have a university. Okay. And since nothing's going on over here, I can send you over to Satsuma. And then I can send one of these over to Tokyo. Or would Pharsalos be better? There are riders in Pharsalos, so maybe Pharsalos might be a better choice. So I'm going to send you over to Pharsalos, and then I'm going to send 2 riders down to Edo from Pharsalos. There we go. And another one. And those 2 can fortify in Edo, while you fortify in Pharsalos. And I don't have the money to upgrade any boats, so I suppose we'll just have to stay with our galleys for now. And let's get these elites, this elite, out to attack. There we go. And very good. And this elite out to attack. Yes! Great! Alright. So this one is called a horseman, but we're actually going to rename him to, let's see, another great Star Trek villain. Well, we already have Khan and Wei Yun. So we're going to go with Sphinx. Tomahawk, I don't know how to spell that. Okay, Gowron. Because Gowron becomes... Well, he's not really a villain. Alright, let's change that. Duras. Duras is a Star Trek The Next Generation villain. But that is actually all we wanted you for. So we're going to actually send you back now that you've done that. We're going to send you back to the capital, and we'll just station you there. And we have General Qianlong. I don't know how to pronounce that, but we have a general. And we can put these riders in that army. So let's build an army and load it up. Let's just use the veterans. We don't want to use the elites. I know I used elites for the other one, but I'm going to use veterans for this one. And we're going to fortify up, and once you are ready, we can begin the next phase of the war. But in the meantime, we will retreat back to Kyoto. This one. There we go. And you can fortify for now, since you just moved there. So we've got 2 riders here. We might send them both to Nagoya. Alright, next turn. Oh, we can actually build a pentagon now. I just realized. Ares has produced a courthouse, and Ares can produce a rider. Let's actually just get everything to go the way it's supposed to. Barracks. Let's see. Temple. Yeah, rider is a ways away, so let's actually build a temple here. Well, actually, you're going to grow relatively quickly, so we're going to build an aqueduct instead, since you're growing so fast. And our treasury is back on the negative. Okay. So what we really want is the Pentagon, but we can't build it in Ra right now because we're building Smith's Trading Company. So let's actually take a look at, not this, what is the benefit of building a Pentagon? Okay, let's see, Small Wonders, pentagon. Increases the unit capacity of all armies from 3 to 4. So we can build it anywhere. Anywhere you want, and it'll be fine. So we don't have to build it in a high production city. So we can build it practically in any one of these towns. These would be good. Washington. Let's take a look at Washington. How much production is it? 18 per turn. I don't want to take too much time away building this, so I want to see which one has the most production. Actually, we can check that on our advisors window, I think, with the domestic advisor. Okay, Washington is by far our greatest production city, so we can build all these things in Washington. So let's change production and build us a pentagon in Washington. And we'll have the pentagon a few centuries ahead of time, which is amazing. Alright, so you will change production to a temple, because we want some culture. And we're sending you up there. You will change production and get us a library. Move up. And nothing is going on here, so we can just skip. And we can build a road. There we go. Okay. So now that everything's taken care of, we can... we don't actually have anyone outside of an army to send to Izumo. So what I could do is I could actually just send our army up to take Izumo. Let's do it. We already got our requirement for the Pentagon, so there's no real reason for us to really build many more armies. We can just send our armies into combat now. As long as they don't get destroyed, of course. Great, install a new governor. That's amazing. Alright. And let's build some walls. Let's zoom to Zumo. Yes, nothing is happening here. Nothing is going to happen. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to wait for these guys to stop resisting, because they are going to starve. And they're consuming 2 food per turn, it looks like. Well, no, they are producing 2 per turn, but they're consuming 4, which is problematic, to say the least. But since we have this army here, let's send it out against Nagoya and wreck them. Great, let's install a new governor. Amazing, good. Took 2 cities in 1 turn. So let's actually take a look at what I was looking at here. Military Academy is you can build armies. Requires the civilization must have had a victorious army when you get military traditions. Okay, so that won't be too far away. We just have to wait for chemistry, metallurgy, and military tradition. But once we've got those, we will be in business. And then we can just mass produce armies as much as we like. Ideally, I'd put the military academy in a high production city on this continent, because this continent is the middle continent and is close to both of the other continents, making it easy for me to send armies anywhere I want. But of course, it's also viable to just produce armies in here anyway, in this heartland. But let's let's continue then. There we go. Zululand, they are making demands for gunpowder. Zulu military has the horsemen. They feel they are our scientific equals, but let's actually take a look at... No, they definitely are not. I know that because they don't have any techs that we don't. So, they feel like it, but they really aren't. Walls, granary, you want that. Bustet has produced walls. Let's produce barracks in Bustet. Oh, look at our treasury. Falling by the minute. Oh well. I suppose things happen. Okay, you can skip turn and finish the road. And, well, going down here and then up here doesn't actually increase the amount of moves needed. So it might be a good idea to just go straight down here and connect Izumo. Yeah, let's actually do that. Yes, we have more important work to do. We're going to move you up here. You're going to fortify that area. You're going to fortify this area for now. And then we're going to send all 3 armies to the front lines when the next big battle occurs. So we're going to send you down. Just send everyone down. Send you up. Send both of you up. Let's actually change production in Anubis to Caravel. Okay, good. I didn't waste any shields. That's great. I'll have a Caravel out, and I'll replace a galley with a Caravel because Caravel has more space to move things. Okay, our treasury is running low. I think this is the last turn that we'll play on this session today. But we're going to send you out and send some guys over. There we go. Guys sent over. And let's build that road. Alright. I could send you to help. Well, no, I'm not going to send you to help. I'm going to send you to automate. Because I don't really have anything special for you to do at this point. And let's send you in there. Oh, we are actually running down on money now. Yeah, we don't have any more banks building. Well, we've got one over here, but other than that, we don't really have anything. So we're going to have to actually reduce funding for a brief bit. There we go. But then we can increase it right the next turn. Let's actually see. Yeah, this will cost us a bit. But anyway, I think that's enough for now, and I will be seeing you all next time. Anawiltos, over and out.